guys, so as you can see right here, here's the Avatar versus Avengers Endgame box office difference. Right now, $731,000. You can see Endgame's total climbing pretty fast. But yeah, the reason I'm recording right now instead of whenever Endgame does pass Avatar is because it's going to pass sometime overnight. It's about 2:30 a.m. right now. So, yeah, unfortunately I just can't stay up that late. I've got insomnia, so that really doesn't help. So, yeah, staying up late often makes it worse, so I'm gonna go to bed, but I just wanted to get some sort of number for the video that I'm gonna be recording when Endgame does finally beat Avatar. But yeah, as you can see right now, that number is drastically decreasing. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and hopefully I'll come back to this video and we will see that Avengers Endgame has officially passed Avatar. There's a lot of articles right now. Even the title of the video, you can see it says Endgame won unofficially. Sunday evening it will be official. It's currently Sunday morning right now. Again, 2:30 a.m. But yeah, it's gonna pass it. 724K and dropping fast. So yeah. Well, we're just gonna cut to the next part of the video now. See ya.
Hell yes, guys. Hell freaking yes. We did it. Give yourselves a round of applause because we did it. As of today, July 21st, 2019, Avengers Endgame is now the highest grossing movie of all time worldwide. It has surpassed Avatar. It has officially dethroned James Cameron's CGI film. Wow, what an achievement for everybody involved. For the filmmakers, for the Russo brothers, for Kevin Feige, for the cast of Avengers Endgame, for the MCU, for Marvel, for Disney, and most of all, for the fans. Avengers Endgame is now on top of the all-time box office list. And honestly, thank God, because Avatar to me is one of the most overrated movies of all time. I don't know how it made so much money other than the fact that it was a CGI revolution, but then again, The Lion King's a CGI revolution and it's not going to make nearly as much as Avatar did, I don't think. So, yeah. I'm very proud to say that I am a Marvel fan, even though I'm wearing Star Wars stuff. I wish I had a Marvel shirt, but unfortunately I don't, so Star Wars is just going to have to do. But yes, this is a huge achievement for Disney, for Marvel, for the whole cast of Avengers Endgame, and for the entire MCU, now that it is on top of the box office charts worldwide. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I think this is a cause for celebration. Unfortunately, I don't have a drink to celebrate with, but wow. That's all I really have to say. Wow. And a few weeks ago, people were saying, it's not going to get there. It's not going to get there. It's going to fall just short. Even with the re-release, people were still like, it's not going to get there. It's going to fall short. Well, guess what? The fans proved all those people wrong, and I couldn't be happier. Avengers Endgame definitely deserves to be the highest grossing movie of all time. It's one of the best movies of the year. It's one of the best movies of the entire decade. And Avatar had its reign for almost 10 years. Not quite, just short of 10 years. But Avengers Endgame, I have a feeling it's going to be on top for even longer, at least I hope. Like, what could potentially top Avengers Endgame at the box office? I don't think Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is going to be able to do it. I don't really think any of the future MCU films will be able to do it. I mean, Kevin Feige just announced at Comic-Con yesterday the newest or the next lineup of Marvel TV shows and Marvel movies. Like, we're going to be getting Doctor Strange 2 coming up. And we're also going to be getting Black Widow, of course, which we already kind of knew about. We're going to be getting a new Blade movie starring Mahershala Ali. And we're going to be getting Thor, Love and Thunder. And then there's another MCU movie Eternals, I believe, is another one, and Shang-Chi, I think, is the other one, or something like that. But yes, we have the newest announcement on Marvel, and they also announced that Avengers Endgame was going to be Avatar this weekend, and it has finally done it. So what does this mean for the MCU? Well, it means quite a lot, actually. I mean, the MCU is already the highest grossing film franchise of all time, but when you look at it, Avengers Endgame alone has made $2,790,000,000. Avatar is at $2,789,000,000, roughly. So, yeah, by a few hundred thousand, but Avengers Endgame is still in theaters, so it's going to go even farther. But of course, this is game-changing for sure, because every time an MCU film comes out now, it's going to be like, oh, the highest-grossing movie of all time is a part of this franchise. People are going to remember that, and then they're going to flock to go see these movies. Even if the movie is more mediocre, I don't know about you guys, but Black Widow to me just feels a little bit unnecessary because, spoiler alert, she died in Avengers Endgame. But, yeah, nonetheless, people are still going to go flock to see that movie no matter how mediocre it might be or just how lackluster it might be compared to other MCU films. I mean, Captain Marvel didn't get the best reviews. There were a lot of people that thought that movie was just mediocre. Still made over $1 billion, so... yeah, obviously, Avengers Endgame is known as the highest grossing movie of all time, and it's going to be, people are going to remember that. So, yeah. And also, it's a game-changing film in the superhero genre, in, CGI, too. But, yeah, it's a game-changer of a movie. There's really no denying that. Even if you don't like Avengers Endgame, you can't deny that it's financially the most successful movie of all time now. And it was a game changer in the superhero genre. So yes, I'm super happy to say that we Marvel fans, I've got my Infinity Gauntlet poster, Iron Man's Infinity Gauntlet poster back here behind me, representing Avengers Endgame. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's gonna top it, if anything. I mean, I know we're getting Avatar sequels. Does anybody really still care about Avatar at this point, or its sequels? Remember when it was supposed to come out back in 2014? Yeah, think about that. It's 2019 now. It's now slated to come out 2021. Let's see if it actually comes out in 2021 this time, instead of being pushed back for the 87th time. But yeah, nonetheless... Avengers, it's also one of the highest, just the Avengers films alone, when you look at it, $7.7 billion between 4 films. Do you know what that averages out to? That's $1.9 billion per film, and only 2 films broke $1 billion. So yeah, that's pretty insane that the Avengers films alone can draw in that much of a crowd. But yeah, there's so many Marvel fans out there. I think the MCU is almost universally loved by most people. I mean, I know a few people that don't like it for whatever reason, but yeah. So here's what I want to see next for Avengers Endgame. Academy, nominate Avengers Endgame for Best Picture. Yes, I think Avengers Endgame should get nominated for Best Picture. If Avatar can get nominated for Best Picture, so can Avengers Endgame. Alright? Oh, but Avengers Endgame came out in April. Avatar came out in December. That's Oscar season. Then how do you explain movies like Mad Max Fury Road, which came out in May, I believe? Huh? Explain that to me. And, of course, I would use, Black Panther or Get Out as that explanation, but that's part of the Academy's political agenda because it involves race. Both those movies heavily involve race, so, yeah. The Academy, I know, has this political agenda, but they still nominated Mad Max Fury Road, so, yeah. Why can't Avengers Endgame get those nominations? If the Academy just decides to ignore the fact that Avengers Endgame has officially passed Avatar as the highest grossing movie of all time, there's something wrong with them. There really is. There's something wrong. Because I don't see how that's possible. And Avengers Endgame isn't quite the most well-received MCU film, but it's close. It's got a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 78 on Metacritic. Black Panther is number 1 with a 97 and 88 respectively. And then Iron Man has a 79 on Metacritic. It's just below Avengers Endgame on Rotten Tomatoes at 93, but still. Like, Avengers Endgame is one of the most well-received movies in the entire MCU. It's arguably second place behind Black Panther. So, yeah, and audiences love it too. I think it's got like a 91% audience score or something like that. So, audiences clearly love it. So, yeah, why can't it get some Oscar nominations? Here's what I want to see. Best Visual Effects, I think, is a given. I think that was going to get nominated for that one no matter what. I'd love to see some Best Sound nominations, maybe Best Cinematography. I definitely want to see Best Score for Alan Silvestri because, to me, it's the best score in the entire MCU. But yeah, maybe Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Director. I know those might be a little bit more far-fetched, but I don't think they're quite out of the question. Best Supporting Actor for Robert Downey Jr., Best Supporting Actress for Scarlett Johansson, and of course, Best Picture. It better happen, Academy. You better make it happen. If not, you're going to be seeing me ranting again, like I do every year when I do my live reaction to the Oscar nominations on this channel. So, yeah, I better see some nominations for Avengers Endgame. Not just Best Visual Effects, because that was already a given. And it might not even win Best Visual Effects. I have a feeling that could go to The Lion King. But, yeah, I want to see Avengers Endgame get nominated at the Oscars. I think that's the next step for Avengers Endgame. It needs to get some Oscar love, because it absolutely deserves it. So, yes, how do you guys feel about Avengers Endgame finally beating Avatar? I could not be happier. Congratulations once again to everybody involved with the making of Avengers Endgame and just the entire MCU in general. Congratulations to Marvel, congratulations to Disney, and congratulations to all the fans out there that went out and saw this movie 5, 10, 15, 100 times in the theaters. I saw it 5 times in theaters. I went and I saw the re-release as well with the new stuff. That's how I got the poster back there. But yeah, congratulations to everybody who is a fan of this movie, or if you're involved with this movie. Congratulations, well deserved. Here's to the next few films in the MCU. I can't wait to see the next films in the MCU. And I can't wait to see how much money they all make. Can they all make over $1 billion? We'll see. But yes, once again, congratulations. And again, are you happy that Avengers Endgame has officially beaten Avatar? Or are you not happy about it? Are you an Avatar lover that wanted to see Avatar rule the box office forever? Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come in the future. And until the next video, once again, my name is the California Cougar. And always remember to stay California cool. And I do apologize for not being able to catch the moment when Avengers Endgame did pass Avatar. I do have a little minute-and-a-half long clip of Avengers Endgame box office. It crosses within $750,000 of Avatar. But yeah, that clip was like 2:30 a.m. and it passed Avatar overnight, so unfortunately I couldn't catch it. But yeah, once again, until next time, once again, my name is the California Cougar, and always remember to stay California cool. Peace. Go Endgame!